Colleagues and friends, 10 years ago, the world came together in Paris, united in our determination to tackle the climate crisis, a consensus that was based on science that is unequivocal. And this unity was not just international, it was there within most of our countries. There was a cross-party consensus in the United Kingdom. The only question was how fast could we go? Today, sadly, that consensus is gone, with some arguing that this isn't the time to act and saying that tackling climate change can wait. But my question is this: can energy security wait too? Can bill payers wait? Can we win the race for green jobs and investment by going slow? Of course not. Inaction would only deepen these problems, drive prices higher, leave the call of opportunity unanswered, and leave our communities exposed to greater instability, flooding, rising food prices, growing migration flows, and growing threats to national security. Just look at the tragic destruction brought by Hurricane Melissa. Lives lost, homes, livelihoods, entire communities destroyed, islands just trapped in its devastating path. And so we say today to our friends in Jamaica and across the Caribbean, we stand with you. And look, there is a better path for all of us. We can choose to rise to this moment and to recognise that this is not just a problem to be solved, but also an immense opportunity to be seized. So the UK is doubling down on the fight against climate change as an investment in future generations, yes, of course, but also crucially as an investment in improving the lives of working people here and now. Our aim is very simple: to make energy a source not of vulnerability, but of strength, an engine to create thousands of new jobs, bring down household bills, and end, once and for all, our exposure to volatile fossil fuel markets and dictators like Putin who seek to weaponize them. Everything we're doing here is about seizing that opportunity, renewing our nation to deliver for our people. We will bring these opportunities home, not by lowering our ambition here, but by raising it. That's why at COP last year, I announced our world-leading nationally determined contribution, aligned with delivering the Paris Agreement in full. I urge other leaders to do the same, as the best chance we have of limiting temperature rise to 1.5 degrees. And we're following through on our commitments today. I'm proud to say we're delivering the largest investment of clean energy in British history and the biggest nuclear building programme in a generation to take back control of our energy system and make Britain a clean energy superpower. Already, our clean energy sector is second only to tech in its rate of growth. At COP last year, I announced a £1 billion turbine contract for a wind farm blade factory in Hull. This year, I'm pleased to announce upgrades to the port of East Anglia, which will pre-assemble the turbines using the very same blades made in Hull, so they can be loaded out to the offshore wind farm in the North Sea. We've also got new deals in Belfast to support 2 major offshore wind farms in the Irish Sea, and in Manchester, where we're building one of the UK's largest battery sites. And all of this is in addition to the over £50 billion of investment into UK clean energy industries announced since last year, and 800,000 jobs expected by the end of the decade. So from revitalising our coastal communities to firing up our industrial heartlands, our clean energy revolution is powering millions of homes, securing thousands of skilled jobs, and delivering energy security and national renewal. And look, this is how we will win in the new era, by driving forward together. And we want you to join us to amplify our progress at home and around the world. We are already investing in adaptation and mitigation through our long-standing commitments on the international climate finance. And last year, President Lula and I joined forces to launch the Global Clean Power Alliance, together with partners around the world. We're helping developing countries secure investment for energy transition. And now we're going further in unblocking clean energy supply chains too. So let me be clear. To my mind, this is a win-win. The greater our collective ambition, the more progress we make in tackling the climate crisis and the greater opportunities that we create. For example, just for UK businesses, providing goods and services for global net zero transition could be worth £1 trillion by 2030. So look, my message is that the UK is all in, because we know you don't protect jobs and communities by sticking with the status quo. You don't meet a challenge like climate change by standing still. You do it by embracing change, embracing the opportunities, and doing it together. This iconic setting eloquently makes that point. The Amazon rainforest helps to regulate the climate for every person on Earth, and it reminds us that this is a truly collective endeavour. So, as His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales said just a moment ago, let's be inspired by this setting and let's rise to meet this moment together. Thank you very much.